how you doing? Let's talk about why being a one-trick pony won't get you to the finish line, and why knowing too much or having too much in any area of your life can be dangerous for you. You know, you might have too much money, or you have enough money, or you have a lot of money and you think you can go into this business and do it well, or you have a lot of friends so you think you can be a social butterfly and you always have people around you, or you're very spiritual and you think you can always ride on blessings and you can go and God will provide everything for you, or you think that you're extremely healthy and fit so you don't need to do anything else, you're good, you can be just loose and careless with what you eat or how you conduct your life and you'll be fine forever. Not doing other things to support that, or not relying on the fundamental principles to put it all together for you. So I'll tell you the story of when I was in college, and I have this area that I was really weak in, and I did a whole lot of work in that subject area. It was costing, financial costing. I did a lot of work in that subject area to bring myself up. I over prepared for this exam. I was really just overloaded with knowledge for the subject, and I thought I had it down pat. It was good. Exam morning came around. I was confident, I was pumped, I was ready to go. So I have all this knowledge, all this information. I know what I was doing, all the areas that I was going to be tested on. I was fine, I was ready. Went into the exam, started the exam. Ran into the first question that was long question, have a lot of parts, know what I was doing, but you have to be careful with it. You know those exams and those questions that have these little tricky sections and a lot of different subsections. So it was 4 questions from 8 questions, 25 marks for each question. I spent so much time going through that question that I lost the time to do the other 3 questions. So by the time I get to the other 3 questions, I never had enough time to do them. Turns out, failed the exam, got about 48, aced the first question, got full 25 marks, got the other pieces wrong, never completed the other questions properly, got 48%. Failed, had to resit it, had to do over the work, study the other year to do the exam with the other people who were coming a year after. I don't have to tell you how annoying that is, to have to pick up a course that you're not doing closer to final exam time and resit it. Stupid. What happened? Know too much knowledge, thought I had this down pat, and I skipped out on the fundamental principle. The principle that they taught us when you just got into school and you get into all these exams. They taught us that, hey, when you're doing exams, go through the paper first. Write your name on, write whatever else you need to put on, then you go through the paper. Scan through the questions, identify the ones that you're going to do the easiest ones first. If I had done that, if I had gone through, picked the 3 easy ones that were there and aced them, which I could have easily done in an hour, so an hour and 45 minutes exam, I could have easily done those. And even if I never got through the entire first question, I'd have still gotten a pass mark and I wouldn't have to go through all that pain. What's the lesson there? Is that you must stick to the fundamental principles of life or of business or of social or finances or whatever you're doing. There are underlying fundamental principles to everything. Health, you have to eat well and you have to move your body. You have to get your exercise in. No matter what you're doing, what diet you're on, what type of ketosis you're getting your body into, you must stick to those principles. You must be moving your body, you must be eating well. Social relationships, you got to know who you're getting in contact with. You got to keep people at a wavelength. You got to give relationships time, and you have to make them go through the process of having different type of experiences, exposing yourself and the person to different things to see how people respond and react. Same principle in business. You must diversify your portfolio. If you are in real estate, you have to put some money somewhere else so you can shore up yourself for any shocks that the economy might build. Same thing with everything. If you're in school, if you're at the workplace, you must stick to the fundamental principles. You don't bring all the co-workers to your house and say, yeah, they're my friends, I work with them, I'm going to have a party, and everybody is up in your business, and then pretty soon something go wrong and it all goes sour and you're in problems. There are principles, there are proven ways to do things. No matter how you know, no matter how much money you have, no matter what you have done before, no matter the wins, no matter how socially elevated you are, stick to the fundamental principles. In life, life follows a certain trajectory. Success leaves clues. There's more to be learned from beyond 25 years of history than to be learned from within the last 25 years of history. Remember, as you go through life, there are fundamental principles of life that you must stick to. Don't be the one-trick pony who think you're too intelligent, have too much money, have too much friends, have too much support, and ignore proven systems and methods and end up going through, reaching a high level, and have to go all the way down again. It's just like you're a kid and you're jumping up the steps and you're jumping 3 steps and you're taking 4 steps instead of going through the processes. Eventually, you hit your knee or your foot into some part of the step and you never make it up to the top of the step because you have to fold up on one of those steps crying in pain. Because in life, when you try to skip the steps, cheat the process, you might end up in a real bad situation that it takes years or that you'll never recover from. So, get your knowledge, get your money, get your social status, but remember all the fundamental principles and stick to them. Always go back to them. Use them, remember them, learn them. Have a good one. Take care.